Today we are going to talk about an issue where there is such a fierce competition to take credit that the real picture is getting blurry. You know, it often happens in the world that when something big happens, people lines up to claim credit for it. But sometimes this competition becomes so absurd that we have to wonder what on earth is going on. So the main character of our story today is US President Donald Trump. He is making a claim these days. The claim is that he stopped a nuclear war between India and Pakistan. Imagine a nuclear war. He says he told the leaders of both countries that if they kept shooting each other and talking about using nuclear weapon, America would not trade with them. What's more, he is even calling the leaders of India and Pakistan great leaders because they listened to Trump and the conflict stopped. Trump did not stop there. He even said, "We are stopping others from fighting too, because ultimately we can fight better than anyone. We have the greatest military in the world. We have the greatest leader in the world." Now, a question arises, was this really true? Or is it something like daydreaming? You might recall that in April 2025, a terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Jammu Kashmir, killed 26 people. In response, India launched Operation Sindoor, targeting terrorist bases in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. On May 10, India and Pakistan agreed to a ceasefire after 4 days of intense clashes. Now let's go to the most important part of this whole story, India's perspective. The Indian government has clearly stated that the Director General of Military Operation, that's DGMOs, of India and Pakistan mutually agreed to stop all firings and military action. India says that no third party was involved in this. Our External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has also clarified that the understanding for a ceasefire between India and Pakistan was reached after direct talks between the two sides. He even said that if terrorist attack like Pahalgam happens in the future, India will again target terrorists in Pakistan. Perhaps that's why Operation Sindoor has not ended yet. So if you see, on one hand, Mr. Trump is saying, "I did everything," and on the other hand, India is saying, "Our talks were direct, no third party intervened." It's like something saying, "I made it rain," when the clouds themselves were pouring. Now another big question hidden behind all these statements, does Trump want the Nobel Peace Prize? You see, friends, Donald Trump's name has been proposed for the Nobel Peace Prize several times. And it's not a secret that he is being quite interested in this award. He was nominated for the Nobel Prize several times for his meetings with North Korean leaders Kim Jong-un and for the agreements between Israel and some Arab countries. Now, as the Abraham Accord, these were actions that discussed peace at an international level. So, when someone repeatedly takes credit for resolving an international dispute, especially when it involves phrases like nuclear disaster, one intention behind it could be to prevent themselves as a guardian of world peace. If someone claims to have averted a potential war between two nuclear-armed nations, it's a very big and impactful claim. The Nobel Peace Prize is awarded to individuals or organizations who have done the best work for fraternity between nations and promoting peace. Trump's claim, if true, would certainly have caught the eye of the Nobel Committee. Through his statements, Trump wants to build his image not only among his supporters but also internationally as a leader who can solve big and complex issues. The Nobel Prize is a symbol that can strengthen this image, especially when US elections are near. So friends, it would not be wrong to say that there might be a direct connection between Donald Trump's long-standing desire for the Nobel Peace Prize and his claims of stopping the India-Pakistan conflict. This could be part of his strategy to present himself as a global leader who can solve the world's biggest problems. That's all for today. I hope you understood how there is a thin line between claim and reality. and how sometimes this line become so blurry that it's hard for us to recognize the real picture. That's all for today. I hope you found this information helpful. We will meet in the next video with a new legal issue. Until then, goodbye and take care.